Hey everyone, it's Vince here. Welcome back to another money making app review. Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be talking about Atapol. Now, I've had literally hundreds of comments over my time of covering Atapol on my channel throughout this year, asking how people can get more surveys and stop being disqualified so much. The thing is, everyone, on today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to use Atapol my way, because I have had really one of the best experiences on Atapol when it comes to earning money through survey applications. The thing is, there's some features that you might not know about on Atapol that you probably should know if you're going to use it. I really hope you enjoy this review of Atapol. Thank you very much to the Atapol team for sponsoring today's video as well. Please remember, of course, to hit like and subscribe. Let's kick this off. Currently, at the time of this recording, Atapol has over 1 million downloads on the Google Play Store, but not only that, it's actually available on iOS as well. This is one of the rare applications that's actually available on both Android and iOS, which I really do appreciate. Now, whether you're using Android or iOS, signing up to Atapol should be quite straightforward. And Atapol will ask you a series of questions that you are required to fill out. One of these questions is actually, what is your mobile phone number? And the thing is, you have to verify your mobile phone number for Atapol, guys. Now, don't get this wrong though, this isn't like Atapol's giving your mobile number to survey providers. This is just for the initial sign up, so then Atapol knows that you're a real person and not a robot, okay? So please keep that in mind. Also, when you're answering the sign up questions, the information that you enter into these sign up questions will be kept pretty much permanently on your account. So when you're answering these questions on like what gender you are and what age you are, what country you're from, you have to keep in mind, everyone, you're going to be held accountable for your answers. So you'll be constantly cross-referenced when filling out surveys. Let's just say you're 20 years old, okay? And you're from Australia. What ends up happening is when you try to use a survey on Atapol, the survey provider will check the details and make sure you're telling the truth. If you're not telling the truth, or you sign up with, let's say, a question and you answer it differently on a survey, you run the risk of getting instantly disqualified and even sometimes banned. So you have to keep in mind here, when you do use these applications, make sure you use the same information, okay? After signing up, you can now actually start using Atapol. What you're going to be seeing straight off the bat is the main homepage of Atapol itself. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen, you have 4 different tabs to choose from. The first tab is obviously the home page. This is where you'll find all the surveys that Atapol currently has available to you to complete. If you've already used Atapol before and you're probably thinking, why don't I have heaps of surveys? The thing is, with these type of applications, it all really matters on your gender, your country, and your age, okay? So please keep that in mind. Mind you, certain survey providers are actually looking for very specific people to complete their surveys. Let's say you're a chef and you try to fill out a survey that they want an IT technician to fill out. You can imagine you're probably going to get disqualified, okay? So sadly, not every single survey is going to pay you, because more than likely you will get disqualified throughout your experience on Atapol. What I can do though is run through the tabs for you so you understand what you're getting yourself into, and then I can also tell you my personal settings that I like to use to make sure I get as many surveys as possible per day. My goal on today's video was to try and hit $20 as fast as possible, so then I can tell you how I did it. Now, the thing is here, you'll notice on the second tab of Atapol, it's the dollar symbol. And now this is my favorite area of the application. This is where you can actually see your cash out options and how much money you've actually earned while using Atapol. Depending on your country, your payment options might be different to mine here in Australia, okay? The thing is, here in Australia, I have the options to cash out via PayPal, gift cards, and Revolt. Now, I can also donate to charity as well, which is a nice little bonus. But from what I've seen, gift cards will definitely change depending on what country you're from. I'm personally not too sure if PayPal will be available in your country either, but what I can tell you, it's available in my country, guys, and the cash out for PayPal is instant. So as soon as you get enough money to cash out, where the minimum is around $5 here in Australia, then you can cash that out straight away, which is fantastic. Now the third tab is the little person with the plus symbol. This is the invite a friend section. This is where you can obviously send your referral code to friends and they can join up using your code. Now here in Australia, Atopol has a cool little feature where you get money for signing people up. It might not be a lot of money, everyone. I think here in Australia it's around $1 per sign up on eligible countries. But at the end of the day, it's better than nothing. And I feel like you guys could probably earn quite a bit of money through Atopol's Refer a Friend system. So that is also something to keep in mind. Atopol does want you to refer your friends, and obviously you get a reward by doing that. Now the final tab is the cogwheel, everyone, which is the settings tab. This is where I want you to go right now and actually go and change your survey settings. On this settings page, you get to edit your profile so then Atopol gets to know you better. In return, will then give you better surveys, okay? But not only that, if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you'll get the survey settings options. This is where I highly recommend you use the same settings that I use, because by default, these are not actually turned on. My personal settings include setting the survey frequency to as many as possible, set the maximum survey length to as long as possible, and turning your location on. That's my personal settings, everyone, and I have had no problems with receiving surveys every single day. But as I said, if you edit your actual profile and answer a whole bunch of the questions within that profile, that will also greatly increase your chances to get more surveys on Atopol. But again, everyone, don't think just because you're getting offered more surveys, it will mean you won't be disqualified, because disqualifications happen all the time on survey applications. It's literally a part of the parcel with these type of things, okay? It's just something you have to deal with. Sadly, I wish that you didn't get disqualified, but sometimes you can answer all the right questions and still not be a good fit for a survey. So please keep that in mind. At least with these settings though, you guarantee a better shot at receiving more survey offers per day, which I've been asked about so many times. Now that you've completed setting up your account and you've set the settings correctly, head back to the home page of Atopol. If you check back in a couple of hours, new surveys should hopefully be there. Now, Atopol will send you notifications as well when new surveys actually arrive. So that's something to really keep in mind, and that's a feature I really like as well. But on the screen now, and now that you're on the home tab, you should see surveys with dollar amounts or what you're going to be rewarded for completing them. So each survey, depending on their length and their difficulty rating, will actually reward you with a different amount of money. On the left side, you'll see the dollar amount of what you'll be rewarded. Then on the right side, you'll see the rating for the survey. The higher the rating, aka 5 stars, is an easier survey to complete. Now, obviously a 1-star or 2-star survey has a much greater chance of you being disqualified. 1 star I feel like is the absolute hardest, so please keep that in mind. And of course you have the length of the survey underneath the star rating. This is a general length on how long the survey will roughly take you to complete. Now, I cannot show you a survey from start to finish, everyone, on today's video, as that is against the survey provider's terms of service. And I don't think Atopol would appreciate that either, because at the end of the day, these are real companies that are asking for our opinions. That's why you're always going to be honest, okay? Because these guys obviously have very strict rules. What I like to do, and I can actually give you this general advice, obviously go for the highest paying one to start off with. At the start of these surveys, they'll generally ask you for your age, gender, and location. Now, as I said at the start of this video, you do not want to lie or enter in the wrong information here, because straight away you're getting fact-checked instantly. So if you enter in misleading information or conflicting information, you're going to get disqualified. Next, in general, the survey might ask, would you be interested in talking about medicine or something? I always say yes, guys, because I'm always open to learning about new things. And that usually grants me access to the survey straight away. What I do is read every question carefully and watch out for trick questions that survey providers actually insert into these surveys to make sure you're paying attention. What ends up happening, guys, you might get a question saying, please hit strongly agree to make sure you're still paying attention. And if you don't select the strongly agree answer, you end up getting instantly kicked out of the survey. Another thing to look out for as well, don't answer surveys too fast because then they know you're rushing through them. As a general rule, I look at the length of a survey and try and base my response time on that, because that's how long it really should take. Any faster than that, the system might think you're trying to rush through it and disqualify you or ban you. Mind you though, I also do get disqualified sometimes, okay? Sometimes I'm not in the scope of what the providers are looking for. It's pretty straightforward. My goal with today's video was to earn $20 on Atopol as fast as possible. I allowed notifications on my phone so then Atopol could actually notify me every time a new survey was available. It took me roughly 5 days to get to $20 worth of real life money, everyone. I still got disqualified even sometimes halfway through a survey, which can be quite annoying. Survey applications are definitely not for everyone, but if you do like them like I do, I seriously believe Atopol is one of, if not the best survey applications on the market. And I've said it since the start of the year. With the extremely basic design that I absolutely love, and with no real strings attached, all you need to do is literally fill out the surveys and then request your payout. And speaking of payouts, everyone, after I earned that $20, I asked for it to be cashed out to my PayPal account and it was instantly cashed out. I even went a little bit above $20 because some of these surveys were paying me $2.30 a shot, which was awesome. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to download Atopol, the link is in the description below with my referral code as well if you want to use it. Plus, you'll find all of Atopol's social media links in the description below as well. Please stay safe out there. I will catch you all in 1 to 2 days. See you next time, everyone.